This man was born with a disability, but against the odds, he lived a life full of the most. His life was documented by his grandson, and today I will tell you his story. George Edward Thomas was born on the 10th of June 1850 in Moorfields, London. His father Richard was a tea dealer and traveller who was originally from South Wales. George was born with no arms, and he learned to do everything with his feet. He was the eldest of 6 brothers, and the family lived in various parts of London such as Cripplegate and Suffolk. In 1872 he married Sarah Ann Endersby, after courting her for 2 years. According to a medical pamphlet, he had no difficulty placing the ring on her finger with his toes. They were happily married for 21 years and had perfectly healthy children, but sadly Sarah died after a short illness in 1893. George had a little stationers and tobacconists at Old Kent Road. It was not long before his wife's death that he supplemented his income by giving public exhibitions, travelling with George Campbell, the well-known showman, on tour from Land's End to John O'Groats. It was said, "There is hardly anything this extraordinary man cannot do with his feet. He will raise his hat politely to a lady. He can shave as cleanly as an expert barber. He can pick up a pin from the floor and lift a heavy sledgehammer. And he is an excellent carpenter, being able to saw, plane and hammer in nails, or use a chisel with the greatest of ease. Then too he is a bit of a musician, and can play the cornet and concertina." George took full advantage of his disability, joining Tom Norman on a tour of Europe. Mr. Norman was well known for taking so-called freaks on tour with his circus. He was famous for managing Joseph Merrick, who was known as the Elephant Man. He gave George the name of John Chambers, the Armless Carpenter. In 1897 he married Elizabeth Clark Shannon in Glasgow, Scotland. They would live together in Old Kent Road. In total he had 14 children. He passed away in 1929, aged 78. He was buried in Camberwell New Cemetery. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.